I never thought I'd be the man who lost everything overnight. My name is Daniel. I was married for 12 years. We had 2 kids, a quiet life in the suburbs, and what I believed was a real partnership. I worked hard, stayed loyal, coached soccer on weekends, and made it home for dinner almost every night. I thought that counted for something. Then, out of nowhere, everything cracked. It started with a feeling. You know the kind when something feels off but you can't quite name it. She got colder, distant. Her phone, once left on the kitchen counter, was suddenly glued to her hand. She laughed more often, but not with me. She started going out with friends more often, ones I'd never met. I ignored it. I trusted her. Or maybe I didn't want to believe what I already knew. One night, after she left for a supposed girls' night, our daughter Emily came downstairs crying. I asked her what was wrong. She said, "Mom told me not to tell you, but she went out with her boyfriend again." The floor disappeared beneath me. I asked her gently to explain. She described a man, the one who picks us up when you're not home. My heart slammed in my chest. I waited up that night. When she got home around 2 a.m., I asked her plainly, "Are you seeing someone else?" She didn't lie. She smirked, actually smirked, and said, "Yes, and I'm not sorry. I haven't been happy for years. You don't make me feel alive anymore." 12 years, 2 kids, a house? And that was her closing line? That I didn't make her feel alive? The next week, she filed for divorce. She wanted the house, the car, full custody of the kids. She said I was too emotionally unstable to raise them because I cried in front of her when she admitted to the affair. I was grieving a life I thought we built together, and she used my grief against me. I hired a lawyer. I gathered everything, text messages, testimony from Emily, screenshots, but none of it mattered. We lived in a no-fault state. The judge didn't care about infidelity. They cared about continuity of care. She had been the one home more during the weekdays because I worked. That gave her the edge. They gave her the house. The kids were to live with her 70% of the time. I got every other weekend and 1 weekday overnight, if it didn't interfere with their schedule. I moved into a rented 1-bedroom apartment, the kind of place that smelled like old carpet and loneliness. I bought bunk beds and cheap cereal. I set up a TV and DVDs from the thrift store. The first weekend they visited, my son wouldn't look me in the eye. Emily sat quietly the whole time, barely speaking. They were confused, distant. I wanted to ask them everything, but I knew they were being told a different story. Their mom told them I pushed her away, that I was too strict and didn't understand her. She even said I was the reason she found someone else, that I left emotionally long before she ever did physically. That destroyed me. But I didn't fight her with words. I fought with presence. Every weekend, I showed up. I made pancakes shaped like hearts. I helped with homework, even when it was hard to get their attention. I made up bedtime stories, tucked them in, and whispered, "I love you no matter what." I didn't speak badly of her. I wanted to, but I didn't. Then, one Sunday night, just before their mom came to pick them up, my son hugged me tighter than usual and whispered, "I wish I could stay here." It was small, but to me, it was everything. I started documenting missed pickups, emotional behavior, therapy notes. My daughter began telling her counselor that she hated how her mom's boyfriend always tried to act like daddy. We filed for a custody modification. I didn't ask for full custody. I asked for more time, more balance. The judge reviewed the reports and, after months of waiting, granted a change. We moved to 50-50 custody. It wasn't perfect. The house was still hers, the boyfriend was still around, but I had time. I had presence. Now, years later, my kids laugh louder in my apartment than they ever did in that big house. We bake cookies. We sing old songs in the car. They trust me. My Emily is 15 now. She once told me, "Dad, I know Mom says a lot of things about the past, but I remember what it was really like." And my son? He started calling my place home. Their mom still tries to rewrite history, but I no longer care. Because they remember, and they see me, not for what I lost, but for who stayed. I didn't win a courtroom victory, I didn't get revenge, but I got something better. I got my kids back, not just physically, but emotionally, and that's enough.